Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Bay Business Show. I'm your host, Katan, and today we're going to be discussing what Boss Bay Blog is about for any entrepreneurs or shoppers who would like to shop with small businesses. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how you can become a member of our directory and have your brand advertised to our community of small business lovers. So, first, I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone that is subscribed, following us, supporting us, or viewing this live this evening. We are on episode 165. And before we get started, we're going to go ahead and shout out some of our sponsors. So let's go ahead and bring those sponsors up. The first sponsor that I'm going to shout out, I'm actually wearing this evening, and that is Bling with Shell. So here is her flyer. So Bling with Shell decided to sponsor our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event, but they also decided to sponsor our show. They are a verified business listed in our directory that provides jewelry nationwide. They have two different collections. One collection, it's going to be very affordable, very fun, stylish jewelry. But then we have another collection that is a little bit higher in price point, and the materials are different as well. So you're going to see that 14 karat, you're going to see those sterling silver, things like that. So if you're interested in shopping jewelry, you can check her out. I would also like to say happy belated birthday to Shelly, the founder of Bling with Shell. And if you have not already shopped with her, definitely check her out because you won't be disappointed. I've shopped with her on her Facebook page, on her website. She does have a website link, and the QR code is attached to this flyer. So I'm going to leave that there for just a moment, let you screenshot, and then we'll move to our next sponsor. And if you are someone that is new to our live, please, please, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this with anyone who may be interested in this conversation because we're going to have a great time tonight. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about our community, what I love about it, what we do, and how you can become a member of our community, what that process looks like. Okay, so the next wonderful sponsor that we are shouting out today is going to be travelwithmj.net. So Travel with MJ, we do the heavy lifting so you can travel light. Travel with MJ is a verified travel advisor listed in our directory. She provides travel booking services, travel planning services, group vacation planning services, and so much more. So if you're someone that's looking for a professional, credible travel advisor, then you want to check her out. Her website is there, and her website is also listed on our website at bossbayblog.com. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Hello. Thank you for joining. Happy Thursday, everyone. We have Shelly on. I just got done talking about Shelly, one of our sponsors and our directory members. Happy belated birthday, Shelly. I hope you enjoyed my meme that I sent in the group chat. All right. So we're moving on to our next sponsor. Our next sponsor is going to be Charlie Shops. If you're looking for custom deals and gift baskets for holidays, birthdays, parties, couples, you can head on over to Charlie Shops. You can text to order 757-842-0556. Check them out. I'm going to leave that on there so you guys can screenshot that if you want to. This is also another business that is listed in our directory and verified in our directory, should I say, or I should say, I said that backwards. All right, the next brand that I'm shouting out that has also sponsored our show is going to be Jenkins Pro Tax Software. So if you're looking for some affordable software that is credible, but also very easy to use, you can head on over to 615-796-6050. Reach out to them, ask questions, learn more about how they can provide tax solutions for you. This is mainly created for tax professionals that have an EFIN number, so they are most likely providing tax services to other individuals, or they have an EFIN number and they're able to provide it for themselves. So if that's you or someone that you know, make sure that you share this information and screenshot this flyer. I'll leave it there. Yes, good, good. I'm glad you I'm glad you enjoyed that, and you are very welcome. I'm going to show off some of your jewelry. I actually have the box over here, and I'm wearing a few of them too. So I'm going to show off all of that in just a moment and let everybody know what they have a chance to win at Soft Girl Sunday. Okay, I hope everyone screenshotted. The next sponsor that we're shouting out is MJ's Tees and Custom Designs.com. You can also text or call 229-234-2741 for business swag apparel, custom apparel, and seasonal apparel. So when they say business swag apparel, they're talking specifically about entrepreneurs that would like sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies with their business logo on it, so that when you are going to places, you're representing. If you're looking for that, you can also use my coupon code KBOSS, all caps KBOSS, to receive 10% off, or I'm sorry, $10 off when you spend $40 or more. All right, the next wonderful sponsor that we're going to go ahead and shout out this evening is JC Fashion Finds Boutique. So not only are they a sponsor, they're also a donor as well that donated to Soft Girl Sunday. They are a style that fits your everyday and your standout moments. JC Fashion Finds Boutique, there's a QR code that takes you to their website. Their social media page is on there as well, and you can screenshot to go and check them out on your own. We got 3 more sponsors, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to enjoying our evening. So I'm going to go ahead and shout out our next sponsor, the Premier Group, Business Consulting and Financial Strategy. Their services are business startup consulting, credit repair, business credit and funding strategies, financial strategy and structurings, operations and compliance consulting, strategic mentorship, and so much more. You can text or call 205-790-5759. Thank you so much, the Premier Group, for sponsoring our show. We truly appreciate you so much, and we're so glad that you found us. All right. Oh, let me leave that so y'all can screenshot if y'all need that. Okay, the next brand that I would like to shout out is going to be Hand to Hand Retail and More. Our hands, out of our hands into yours. Unbeatable, affordable prices on furniture and appliances. They are based out of 6062 Meadowbrook Drive, Suite D, Fort Worth, Texas, zip code 76112. Thank you very much for sponsoring our show. We truly appreciate you. And guys, make sure you go check them out, learn more about their brand, and let us know what you think. We'd love to hear your feedback. Okay. And then let's see. Our next, oh, let me leave that on there so y'all can screenshot that. Okay. Next sponsor that we are shouting out is Heartstrings Collective, creating a safe space for artists, one resource at a time. Our mission is to provide artists with access to mentorship, education, professional development, and community connections that help them build sustainable creative careers. Then they have their website and their email attached at the bottom. I'm going to let it sit for just a moment so everyone can screenshot. And then we have one more person that I would like to shout out this evening, and then we'll go ahead and move on. Okay. So the last brand that I would like to shout out is Motivational Talk, Dialogues, and Show. I actually was able to host and feature on this show this evening, so it was a great experience. I want to say thank you very much to the founder of this business, Lacole Smith, and you can go visit her website at lacolesmith.com if you would like to be interviewed on her show as well. She has multiple opportunities. She has a free show interview opportunity. She has paid opportunity, and she also helps people with publishing their own books. All right. So now that we moved into all of that, I do want to just say huge thank you again to every single sponsor that has supported our show, our communities, our donors. I appreciate every single last one of you. And I'm excited to go ahead and start off by showing off the products that will be gifted at Soft Girl Sunday from Bling with Shell. So thank you again, Bling with Shell. Shout out to you. Let me just drop this one more time, because if you guys like what you see, you're probably going to want to go get you some items too. That is her website and her QR code. Screenshot that really quick before I get off of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My name is Katan. I'm the founder of BossBabeBlog.com, and I help small business owners with being seen, increasing their exposure, elevating their brand, and also increasing their sales, potentially, because it depends on if they execute what I am teaching them. Now, obviously, you have to ask yourself if a marketing brand is the right fit for you. And I know that. So what I've done is I've created an application where entrepreneurs can go to my website and they can apply to be members of our directory. By filling out that application, it will tell me if we are a great fit. And if we are a great fit, then you will receive a membership offer. Once you receive that offer, you sign your contract. We bring you on depending on what your application look like. So with all that being said, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into what my marketing services look like for any entrepreneurs that are trying to elevate, grow, find authentic communities, engage and connect with their community, and just experience entrepreneurship on a deeper level while being supported. But before I start that, I am going to go ahead and show off just a few pieces, some of my favorite selections from Bling with Shell that we're going to be gifting and raffling off at Soft Girl Sunday. So I think the first piece that I'm going to show off, which is one of my favorites, is probably going to be this Bohemian set. I keep calling it Bohemian set. That might not be the name of it, but that's just what I feel like. It kind of inspires me and makes me feel like it's Bohemian style. So this necklace is the first one that we are going to be raffling off, and it is so beautiful. So it has a clasp on it at the bottom, which is really cute. And then we have a second necklace that has some stones on it, very earth-like, earth tone stones with this pretty earrings. So this is the first set that is going to be raffled off at Soft Girl Sunday. And it's one of my favorites. And I think it's just one of my favorites because it's very earthy. And I love earthy stuff. I mean, my style is very eclectic. I like a lot of different things. But that's the first set that we're raffling off that I'm really excited about. I'm going to show you one more that I'm really excited about because I'll be posting these all through my Instagram. So I won't spend the whole show going through them, even though I definitely could because they're really cute. So this is the second set that's going to be raffled off at our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event. And this set has this beautiful multicolored necklace with these pretty bangles. So the bangles are like gold, multicolored, and then another gold bangle. And they come with some earrings that also have the multicolored layers on them as well. So this is coming from Bling with Shell, and I'm going to be raffling off this set for free at our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event. So I actually have over 11 different sets in here that I'm going to be raffling off at the event. And if you would like to see all of them, you're going to head to our Instagram, Boss Babe Blog. That's where you can find us on Instagram, and you'll be able to see all of those sets that we're raffling off. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the discussion for tonight, which is talking about our memberships. If you are an entrepreneur and you are trying to grow your business, hello, thank you for joining. Happy Thursday. So if you're an entrepreneur and you are trying to grow your business, this is a great platform where you can receive those resources, the insight, services. You can get that onboarding experience where it is one-on-one and personalized, and you can be a part of a wonderful community. So right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and shout out 2 members of our directory. And I want to shout out a viewer that I just saw, Daniela. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. And I'm going to shout out Shelly, who is a member of our directory. She's a sponsor and a donor. She's also a kidney transplant recipient. So she's been undergoing a lot of surgeries lately. And so anyone who hasn't seen her as much, that might be a huge part of the reason. But Shelly's amazing. She's such a wonderful individual, and her products are awesome. She always gets those products to you quickly, and she's wonderful if you're trying to find a stylist for your jewelry. She always selects my jewelry as if I was sitting next to her, pointing out what it is that I want. So if you're looking for someone who can style like that, I highly recommend checking out her business, Bling with Shell. The next business owner that I want to shout out is going to be Charlie. So Charlie Stager is a founder of Charlie Shops and CKD Home Staging. And both of these lovely women are verified members of our directory and have been with our platforms for quite some time now. So Charlie provides custom gift baskets like I showed earlier, but she also provides home staging and home decorating worldwide. So those are just an example of like some of the connections that you can create or make in our community. Now let's move deeper into our services. So what we're going to do is go to bossbabeblog.com. If you're someone that likes to read and follow along. And the first thing that you want to do, if you're curious about learning more about our membership and how it may benefit you to become a member of our small business shopping directory, then you're going to head to our website, bossbabeblog.com, and you're going to click on the page that says join our directory. On this page, there are going to be three really important things. The first thing is going to be all of the information about what it is that we do, what you can expect, some of the ways that we impact your brand. And then the next thing is going to be a link where you're able to book a complimentary discovery call. So if you are a professional and you are really looking to work with, a brand that makes sense for you, you can book a discovery call. It's complimentary. You sit down with one of my membership specialists, which, by the way, they're all amazing. One name is Felicia. She's amazing. Another one, Nicole. She's also wonderful. And Tiffany, outstanding. So these are wonderful professionals who, some of them are members of our directory. Some of them are members of our Facebook communities. All of them have their own businesses, and they can tell you about our directory and help you to understand if it would be a great fit for you, not by pressuring you and not by selling to you, but by learning more about you and understanding why you came to the website, like what solutions you're looking for. And from there, they can give you information on our services and our community, and you can make that buyer's decision without feeling like it's forced or it's rushed. So you can head on over and book one of those free complimentary calls, or you can just go ahead and apply to the directory if you've already heard of us, because I do have a few people that watch me on social media for a long time, know of me already, know what I provide, and they really just want to know if we're a great fit. So if you want to skip past the discovery call and you just want to apply, you can scroll down to the bottom of this page and you can click on apply. Now, if you are neither of those, you're just hearing about us and you want to learn more about what we have to offer, I would first highly recommend reading the page because I do have all of the information listed. And then after reading that information, if you feel like it could be a great fit, then you want to go ahead and go to where it says preview so you can see all of the wonderful benefits that we have. See what you say. Oh, yay! Okay, thank you so much, Shelly. She says, start a stash for your personal collection with some of your favorites. And this is just an example of how she already knows what I like. And it's so funny because when I received my boxes from Shelly, it's like I selected it myself, but I didn't. That's just how great she is. So, like I said, if you're looking for someone that you can shop with who can get you some stylish jewelry, you need to be going to Bling with Shell because she will take care of you and she remembers what you like and she can get you your items without you even having to think about it. And I really love that. It's better than AI because it's done by, well, at least in my opinion, it's better than AI because it's done by a human, but you still get an amazing personalized experience. Okay, so let's walk through the benefits of being a part of our directory if you're an entrepreneur needing advertisement and marketing services. The first benefit that you're going to receive is a new member support session. This is a 120-minute session where we are sitting down and discussing what your needs are and learning more about your business. I like to understand what your preferences are, what kind of professionals you're seeking, because although I can help a lot of professionals in a lot of different industries, everyone has a different personality, different needs, different focuses, different goals, and a different style of working. And I think that one of the mistakes we make in entrepreneurship when it comes to networking is that we assume that everybody has to be the same. So it's like we get discouraged when we run into somebody that doesn't think the way we think, when in reality, you don't have to stay there. You can easily go and find someone else that aligns with what it is you're looking for, just like in any other relationship in your life. And so my job is to understand on a deeper level what you're looking for and what you like, so that when I'm in rooms with other people that you're not in, and I see someone who would be a great fit for you as a client, as a collaborator, as a investor, I can go ahead and connect those dots and give them your information or, vice versa. So that's really what I do. That's what I'm about. Yay! Happy birthday, Shelly, again. Okay, so then the next benefit that you receive is a one-on-one business performance assessment. So this is a 120-minute assessment where we sit down and we're walking through where your brand is performing. The reason why I do this is because a lot of people like to just give you a list of everything that you need to do without even knowing what it is your brand needs. And I've experienced this on different levels, like not just in business, but I had one time I was at a networking event and the individual who's in front of me happened to be in the same industry as me, which is fine, which is great. But the services that she was talking about, I wasn't looking for those services. And she didn't ask me not one time. She just went on probably about a 5 to 10 minute rant about why I need to sign up for this, why this is the place for me, why I don't want to be anywhere else, and how, once I sign up, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So we spent about 10 minutes. We spent about 10 minutes, and thank you, Charlie. And in the process of those 10 minutes, she just talked about why this was going to be what I needed. She didn't ask me what I wanted, what I was looking for, what my preferences are, what my funding status is, none of those questions. So I'm not going to be the person to do that because I feel as if when a person really wants something or they value something, there's nothing that you could really say to them. They're ready, they're on a mission. So I'm not here to pressure anyone. I'm here to understand what your needs are, and I'm also here to understand where you're actually performing. Because again, you get people who give you advice, but that advice doesn't align with where you're actually performing. I could easily look at someone and say, you need marketing. But if your funding status is to where you can only spend $100 a month on marketing and advertising your business, then it would be bad advice for me to tell you to go invest $3,000 into this marketing agency without knowing, what that outcome is going to look like and without having financial backfall. So I say that to say that this performance assessment helps me to know where you're performing, not just in sales, where are you at mentally? What kind of support do you have right now? What kind of questions is it that we need to be asking when it comes to your business? And how are you staying in connection with your customers and your clientele? Once I understand this on a deeper level, I am then able to do my own research and conduct a business branding consultation. And when I say do my own research, I'm not saying sit down and research every single thing, because in this consultation, there's a lot of things that I will observe about you that I'll probably already have in my mind and a solution for you. But instead of giving you that solution instantly, I'm going to take in what you're telling me. I'm going to let it marinate. And then when we come back for your business branding consultation, which is also 120 minutes long, we'll sit down and understand your business on a deeper level. So that's where I'm telling you, okay, you told me that you're making X amount of money in sales, and you told me that your funding status is to where you can only spend $50 a month for your business. This is what I'm recommending to you. These are the services that I think would be great for you. This is what I think you need to cut out. This is what I feel like you should avoid right now. This is what I feel like you need to do more research into. So I give you this branding consultation, and I give you these call to actions that are pretty simple, straight to the point, and it's like a step-by-step list for you to execute to help elevate your business. So you receive all of those by becoming a member of our directory, because my overall focus is to ensure that we are growing, and that when you look back last year, or the next year, you take a look back at where you were before, you feel proud of the growth, you feel proud of what you've learned. So that's really what my focus is when it comes to this membership. Hey, thanks for joining. Happy Thursday, Bella Boutique. Hello, hello. Okay, y'all just came flooding in. Everybody, don't forget to wish Shelly a happy birthday. It's her birthday, or it was her birthday, so we're wishing her a happy birthday. Thank you. So good evening, AL Publishing and Consulting. I just got done shouting you out. Okay, so after we do this business branding assessment, I'm sorry, let's start from scratch. We do your new member support session where I'm learning you. We do your business performance assessment where I'm studying your business performance. We do, your business branding assessment where I'm now providing you insight on what I think your focus should be for your brand. Then we do your business advertising on our website. So this is where I'm going to take your brand, I'm going to advertise it on my website. For example, if you go to bossbabeblog.com right now, you're going to see a list of different brands and categories. And oh, I'm so happy I got that done. It took some work and time because I wanted to create some beautiful flyers for each brand. But we can even use fashion as an example, since I see we have a lot of fashion brands in the chat right now. If you go to bossbabeblog.com and you click on shop, it takes you to a list of categories. And if you click on fashion, you will see quite a few of them, including Bella Boutique. So, this is where we list you on our website. Then we're going to interview you. So you're going to get a blog interview and a blog feature. What's the difference? They're one and the same. They're both similar. However, we're going to first interview your brand to learn more about you and to study, to be able to study you, learn more about you, share your story with our audience. So you're now speaking to our audience. And then we're going to do a feature where we're featuring your products or your services in our consistent brands. And it's such a cool experience because when you look at our blog, just about almost every single blog is dedicated to a business that is listed in our directory. So what that might look like is I might launch a blog that says 15 ways to feel sexy. And then one way might be dress up, treat yourself. And I'll say, here are 3 verified businesses in our directory that provide stylish pieces: Bella Boutique, Charlie Shops, Bling with Shell. And then another example might be share your story, or get comfortable with being yourself, and then I'll give you a list of a book publisher. Another tip might be take care of yourself, take care of your fitness, and then I'll give you a list to one of our fitness brands in our directory. So the feature is an organic way for me to talk about how your brand provides solutions for the shopper's lifestyle. That's really what it's about. The next benefit that you receive is public networking community access. So we have a community that has over 4,000 members now. Actually, we're at 5,000 members. And you get access to this to connect with all these professionals. We get views. We get so many views, around 9,000 viewers plus 6,000 monthly visitors. Wait, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. That was for the blog. The blog has over 9,000 viewers and 6,000 monthly visitors, or 6,000 visitors overall in total. Then we have the public networking community that has almost over 5,000, or yes, over 5,000 members. And then we also have a private networking community that has 60 members, so 60 plus members. You get access to both. On top of that, you also receive a monthly group sales mentorship call. This is a 1-hour session that we host on the first Monday of every month. If you're joining us at the mentorship call, don't forget to check your notifications. Our first one will be this upcoming Monday at 8 a.m. You can join us live, real time, and we can have a discussion about sales, growth, different things. Or you can watch the replay, because if you're a member of our directory, you get access to both. So you can request a replay, watch the replay, or you can join and do that live time. Yes, thank you. Okay, shout out to Charlie Shops for the reminder. She said make sure you like it and hit the thumbs up button, period. All right. So then the next benefit that you receive as a member is you're going to receive access to weekly live business interviews. This is a live brand spotlight, networking experiences. You can showcase your business. You can highlight your wonderful products and services. You can expand your reach, your influence, and you can create premium connections. So that is this Boss Babe Business Show. So you can come and be interviewed and talk about all of the ways that you bring richness to someone's life. And you get to do this unlimited as a member. So if you're not already a member, join us, because we can promote you on every single show where we are hosting and interviewing. If you are already a member, take advantage of this perk. It does not matter what tier you are in. All directory members automatically get unlimited interviewing on the Boss Babe Business Show. And we have gained sales for so many different brands in different industries: books, travel industry. We've gained subscribers in those industries. We've gained people were able to gain followers in these industries. So you can really utilize these platforms to grow your business. Essentially, that is what I focused on, and I work so hard to do it. So oftentimes people see me in my zone, like I'm on a laser focus, and that's because this entire layout was created to create platforms for my directory members. So I created this show where you can come on and sell your products. It's for you. I created the Live Selling Expo. I created my blog. I created my podcast. These are platforms so that my members are able to take them and sell their products, their services, their solutions, and talk about their mission. So if you are a member, claim them. If you're not, become a member. And if you have questions on your membership benefits, go to 833-705-4352. You can either ask, what are my benefits that I need to claim? Or you can ask, what is the recommended benefit that you think I should use right now? And you'll have both, because for each member in our directory, I have notes, detailed notes on what each member, what their focuses are, what our conversations or our focus is, and also the benefits that they have not claimed or they have claimed versus the benefits that would help them the most or be of most benefit to them in that moment. So go do that. Take advantage of that. The next thing that we have is, let's see. Oh, everything that I just mentioned, that is all what you receive at our entry level membership. And this is our signature membership. So that's a lot of benefits. and it's helping you with premium exposure and marketing, education and authority building, onboarding and personalized support, mentorship and strategic guidance, networking and community access, guaranteed sales from real shoppers when you sign up with our Elevate tier, which is our highest tier. Okay. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. All right. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing this evening? And feel free to let me know some good news in the comments. Anything that you're celebrating with your business, any good news that people should know about in the community, drop it in the comments and let's celebrate today. Okay, so the next membership that we're talking about is our elite membership. So this provides all of the signature benefits that I mentioned, plus, yes, yes, you are. So originally, Shelly is one of our OG members. So she was joining the directory before we even had the Elevate, the Elite, the signature membership. So technically, you are the Elevate member. The luxurious membership is the name of the membership that we had when we first started bossbayblog.com. And because I wanted to do a restructuring and a soft rebranding, I did change some of the names of the memberships and also change the benefits and the way that they are distributed. So she is a Elevate member, aka previously a luxurious member, but there are more benefits to the Elevate membership because I really sat down and made a list and studied what the clients loved and what they really stuck to so that I could create a membership that was extremely beneficial to them. She says she is stuck with us. Period up, period up. Let me stop. Oh, yay. Okay, I'm loving the good news. So AL Publishing and Consulting said my YouTube channel has hit 8,000 views. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Let's throw out the confetti. Yes, yes. So AL Publishing and Consulting, another verified business in our directory, LacoleSmith.com. She provides book publishing and she has a YouTube channel that she decided she wanted to start focusing on, and they've hit 8,000 views. So congratulations for your growth. Any other good news? What else we got? Any other good news we have for business, for life that we want to share? Okay, so now that we talked about the signature membership, we're going to move to the elite membership, which is our middle tier membership. So you're going to get all of those benefits that I mentioned at first. Hello, Kenitra. Thank you for joining. Happy Thursday. Feel free to drop some good news in the comments. And now we are going to move into the benefits you get as an elite member. So the first thing is business advertising on your magazine, on our magazine. So we have a magazine, we have a podcast, we have a website. If you are an elite member, you will receive advertising on all of those. We are currently still distributing out magazines because we did not project how many people were going to subscribe in the beginning. So we had to change the layout of our magazine. However, everyone that did subscribe before we changed the layout will be receiving their complimentary magazines free of shipping. If you already paid for one because you funded, you probably got 2 or 3 extra. So this is what you can expect to receive as a member and as a shopper of the directory if you're subscribed to these. So we have a magazine, we have a podcast, we have our website, and you're going to get advertisement on all of those. So it is multi-channel advertising across all of them, digital platforms, and it's curated for impact. It's not just about saying that you're on the magazine, it's about making an impact. So the messages, the conversations that we have are going to be extremely intentional, and they're going to be things that can help someone else grow or make their life richer. So that's our focus here. It's about promoting your business, but not just your business, promoting the solution that you provide to make someone's life easier and promoting the heart behind that business because that's what our customers love. All right. Next, as an elite member, you get a 4-hour small business planning session. It's a comprehensive business growth mapping. So we're going to engage in a strategic growth session, mapping out the next level of your business expansion with actionable steps and high value outcomes. So this is where we sit down and we plan out your business layout for the next 1 to 2 years, depending on how quickly we move through this guide. I'm going to give you insight. I'm going to give you a complimentary planning template. And after we do it together, you go home and you complete some of those steps, but you don't leave without having a clear vision of the way that you're going to organize and set up your brand for success in the next year. So if you are a directory member, that is a Elevate member, that is a elite member, and you have not claimed this wonderful benefit, you want to head on over to our business portal. You want to drop a message there. You want to drop a message on our phone line, 833-705-4352, so that you can claim that. If you don't know if you're a member that receives that, then you need to just send a text message to find out which tier you're in. Next, we have our podcast interview and hosting masterclass. So this is a premium masterclass that I already did one of, but I'm actually doing another. And I'm basically just teaching you about podcast hosting and podcast interviewing so that whether you want to interview or you want to be the interviewer, we're going to set you up for success both ways. So that comes in my vault, but people who are in the middle tier will receive a direct link to be able to join that class. The next one that we have is going to be our podcast panelist access. So it's a curated podcast panel opportunity. Be invited to exclusive podcast panels connecting your brand through leaders and premium audience. So not only do you get to connect with our wonderful directory members, but you also get to talk about your experience on some really important life topics. We talk about how to have better relationships, better friendships, better businesses, um, better mindsets. All of that is happening in our podcast, better and stronger spirituality. And it's not just one spirituality or one mindset or one business. These are professionals from all different walks of life coming to share their own wisdom. And so you get to be on that panel and share your wisdom, help someone, but also promote your business because your brand will be listed and you'll receive credit for that as well. We got another win. We have a client that is about to book her birthday trip through us. Yay! Congratulations, Travel with MJ. They're going to have an amazing time because they're booking with the best. Okay, so the next benefit that you receive is 24 special event reservations. So this is where your brand is going to be invited to some exclusive events. I already have a few members that have benefited from being invited to some of our events for free, such as our small business expos, our in-person Soft Girl Sunday events. If you're a member of the directory, one thing that I try to do is make sure that I'm positioning you in a place where you can get that exposure. So it's all about supporting you so that you can win, so that you can grow, so that you can be seen by other people. So when you decide to sign up for this elite membership, I provide you with 24 complimentary invites. And if you have not already taken advantage of some of those invitations, now's the time. Now is the time always, because no day is promised. So we got to make sure we're getting out there and we're making an impact. But we had our small business expo. Every expo that I've done, we've gained sales for the seller that was joining us. On top of our expos, we have our in-person brunches, our Soft Girl Sundays. If you're a local vendor or a vendor that's traveling, which we've had both, and you're a member of our directory, you do not have to pay for a vendor spot at Soft Girl Sunday. So you can come up, you can advertise your brand, you can get leads, subscribers, sales, and anything that you receive from that event, you take home 100%. There is no cut and there is no vendor fee that you have to pay. Now, I do know that some vendor events will have vendor fees, and I have vendor fees as well for non-directory members. However, when you're a member, you don't have to pay. So if you're someone that's worried about coming to shopping events or local events and maybe paying that price but not receiving enough value back, that's something that you don't have to worry about. I mean, you don't have to worry about that regardless, because my events are always popping. But if you're a member and you're wanting to expand and consistently go to these vendor shows, paying $75 to $150 for every single show might become costly, right? Depending on where you're going, the shows can range anywhere from 30 to over $200, $600 to be a vendor. So it can become very costly, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just a perk that we have for our directory members. So if you are a directory member that has benefited from being on any of our online events, selling expos, or our in-person Soft Girl Sunday events, please feel free to share in the comments your experience, how you what you liked about those events, whether it was a networking event. Please feel free to share with us. I love to hear some reviews from our real-time members, since we have a few on our live this evening. And now we're going to move to our next benefit for this membership. The last and final benefit that you receive as an elite member is a brand storytelling session masterclass. So it is all about helping you understand how to tell your story to the audience, how to keep people engaged, how to create a wonderful relationship with your clients, how to remove that disconnect that sometimes people tend to have when they first start off as entrepreneurs. And I'm really passionate about this because I do it myself and I absolutely love what I do. Like, the connections that I have with my clients is outstanding. We've become more than just business partners or collaboration partners or clients and consultants. It's for coaching and mentorship. We are a family. This is a huge community. And it doesn't mean that we don't hold each other accountable. It doesn't mean that we don't still show up for ourselves and for others, but it's a really beautiful balance. I've gone into communities where they focus on the family aspect, which is beautiful, but they don't focus on the holding accountable part. So it's like we feel good and warm, but when we leave, we're not actually seeing growth or productivity or elevation or knowledge, entering our space. So it's like we're there and it feels good and it looks good. We go out to eat, we take pictures, we have different themes, but what are we actually taking from this? And my goal has always been, whether you are a client, whether you are a collaborator, whether you are a team member that I'm training, I want you to receive some level of value or richness when you step into this environment of Boss Babe Blog, whether it's online, whether it's in person. So all you need to do is be willing to receive it, because we have it for you. Because everything that I've done has been strategically designed to provide value to these entrepreneurs, to these shoppers, to these community members, so that they're able to take something. So if you want it, it's there. And that's been my focus. So definitely focused on, sisterhood, brotherhood, making sure people know that we're here to support them. We're not here to shame anyone. We're not here for drama. We're here to grow and elevate, because we understand that no day is promised, and we don't want to spend it not living in our lives, not living in our calling. And we don't want to spend it not making an impact that we could have made had we focused on the things that really mattered. And so that's what this community is about. And that's the mission that we're on. I'm going to read some of this feedback, but if you are trying to be able to tell the story of your brand, just like I did just now, or parts of your story, we have a masterclass available for you when you become a member of our directory. The education is there. Moving on. So the next thing that we have is our Elevate membership, and it provides all signature and elite benefits, plus some really extra juicy things. Juicy fruit. All right. So we have 100 sales, tracking, and codes if you decide that you want to track the sales. I highly recommend it because you're able to see those sales real time. But if you are an Elevate member, which we just recently had our first 10 professionals sign up for the preview of this membership, and we had, I think, about 5 to 6 of them go ahead and lock in. So they are officially and permanently our Elevate members, which they are receiving 100 sales to their business. So I'm helping you with generating sales, subscribers, traffic to your website. And the cool thing about it is that you'll be able to track that if you give me a code. So if you become an Elevate member, you are guaranteed 100 sales from Boss Babe Blog. The thing about this is that it's a guarantee. We're going to make sure you receive this. So we're not going to be done until those sales are done. And that is a wonderful benefit and guarantee that sometimes people don't give in marketing, because they know that it also depends on the entrepreneur if those sales are going to be able to come through. So they don't want to promise you something, and then when it doesn't happen, you're looking to them like you didn't deliver what you needed to. But that is another huge reason why I created my application, so you can apply, because if you are the right fit, we're going to get you those sales. And by reading through that application, I'll be able to know if you're the right fit and if I'm able to assist you. I just need a product, a service, experience that is rich, passionate, or worth selling in the eyes of my target audience or my community, that I can promote with passion and with pride. And if I can see that or see a glimpse of that, then I know that you can be successful in this community. So that's why it's important you fill out that application. Let's see. Let's look at these feedback. Yay. All right. Anybody else got some good news they want to share about their business, or any feedback they want to share about being a member? Either or. So Charlie Shop said, become a member of the Boss Babe Blog. You will not regret it. Thank you. She said, you won't regret it, in all caps. Let's see. And congratulations. I'm going to drop those wins too. The IG video from yesterday shows the family aspect. Yes, it does. It does show the family aspect. It's so funny. I hate that I cut it. I wish I would have let it continue to run on, but I had cut it short, but it was still hilarious. Okay, so, and she's talking about the video where me and MJ are in our consultation, and she had looked down to look at something that we were discussing, and I just randomly started making noises and dancing with the camera, and she just started dancing with me. We just jump on board. We're just with the shenanigans either way. But it's a great experience. Every consultation is always a wonderful experience, and I really do love what I do with the passion. It's my calling, and that's probably why I'm so intense about what I do, how I do it, how I show up for myself, the systems that I put in place, because I'm really passionate about what I do. I love it. And I love being able to get on consults with my clients, and we really have a great time, because it's not just a business consultation. It's like a family reunion. We're coming together, we're laughing, we're talking about what's going on in life, but we're also focused on how we're going to grow, how we're going to elevate, where we need to pull back, and where we need to push a little harder. So it's a beautiful experience, and I really do love that. And I appreciate every single member of our community and of our directory. You make the experience that much more special. It's definitely a mutual thing because I get to laugh, have a great time, connect, give resources, but I also get to provide services too. So it's wonderful. Every consultation, I'm cracking up, like every consultation. And then it's so funny when people break out of their shell. It's awesome. It's a beautiful experience, but it's also the most hilarious thing ever because you're used to seeing someone in a professional mode, and then when they get comfortable enough to break out of their shell and just like relax and be themselves, it's just fun being able to see that unravel. And it's also fun being able to do that, like to develop that stronger relationship with each and every one of my clients in a unique way because everyone is different. So I absolutely love it, hands down. And Nicole said, wonderful community and connections is the place to grow. Thank you. Um, okay, yeah, definitely. She said, we'll catch the replay on the road, drive safely. And Nicole said, perfectly said. She said, yes, need that right about now after being offline for a while. Need what? On the road? What you talking about? Thank you, Nicole. She said, if you have a vision, Catan will help you accomplish it. And then Kanitra said, so many benefits when you join. I surpassed my goal that we started out with, and I can't wait to see what the remainder of the year brings. Yes, that is actually a really big win. We got to talk about that. So, I was looking at, well, we have two wins I want to announce. The first one is when I was doing a consult with Nicole, we were sitting down, and even though we were going through numbers for this year, I didn't take a moment to announce the fact that she increased her traffic and her sales by 200 and 600% in the year of 2025. So by the end of 2025, she had increased her traffic by, I think, 600% to her website, and she increased her sales on her website by 200%. So huge, 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 huge. And then, right? And then, let's see. Oh, she was talking about those sales. And then, Kanitra increased her goal, her sales goal, or she surpassed it. And she increased her sales from the previous year by 200%, I believe, or over, either at 200% or over 200%, one of the two. But amazing increases. And people are spending almost twice as much on her website with her business than they were when she started the previous year. So that is amazing. I really love to see those numbers, the growth, and it's everybody loves to be there for the wins. Everybody loves to talk about everything that's going well, but everybody is not ready to be there for the days when you have to really work through it and push through it to get to those wins. And here at Boss Babe Blog, we are designing our brand. Our brand is designed to be there for both of them. It's there to be there for the days when you're feeling low and you need to keep pushing and you need to be in spaces where you're going to be required to push. And then it's for those days when we need to celebrate because we're seeing the return on investment from all of our hard work. So, I'm really proud of everybody here, proud of myself. I'm proud of what we've been able to grow for ourselves individually, what we have grown in our community, the way that we have helped people, seeing the smiles on people's faces after they've interacted with the women in our community and in our directory and the men in our community. It's just really priceless, because it really feels that we're making a difference. And I see people and I hear people saying that we're making a difference. I've had people come to me and talk about how they felt after they watched a show, or how long they've been watching a live, or what they felt like after they attended an event. And so these are really priceless moments. And I'm just happy for the growth, the success, and I can't wait to see what else we have to bring because we know we have a lot. And I also love the fact that we have so many women in different spaces, different walks of life, different phases of their life, different obstacles, different stories, different strengths, all in one community. It's amazing. And then also, it's growing past just the women because we now have men that are joining our community as well because they found out the secret that Boss Babe Blog promotes men too. So now they're joining on over. I'm joking, y'all, but yes, we promote men. But because it's Boss Babe Blog, sometimes someone might assume that it's only for women. But in reality, the name is kind of like a tribute to what I'm doing, which is blogging and telling the story. So it's really me, Boss Babe Blog. That's the blogger Boss Babe. But I promote men, women. I promote people who have a solution that they want to give to the world, and they're here to bring light and positivity and productivity in their own way. And if we're a great fit, you fill out the application, and if we're a great fit, you'll be promoted. Um, and let's see what else we got. Nicole said, I'm so excited all the growth of the clients that I have become family with here, and I love where the ship is sailing. Same here. And let's see. Oh, thank you, Shelly. I cannot with you. Let's see. I appreciate you being right there for me and my business throughout my hospital stay and now recovery. Love y'all. We love you too, Shelly. And you know it was nothing. We're gonna always promote. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I promote that bling with Shell till I'm blue in the face. So and I always do because I love not just your products because your products are great, but the fact that you're someone that really does care and pay attention to details, that's something that I feel like shouldn't go without being appreciated or celebrated. You have so many businesses in this world, so many corporations, and it's just nice when you can shop somewhere and a person knows exactly what you like without you even have to say it because they've taken the time to learn you. That's a really special thing, and it's priceless. So we do appreciate you, Shelly. We love you too. And we're glad that you're recovering and you're taking care of yourself. We're going to keep promoting you on this side while you rest, take care of yourself, and celebrate yourself because you deserve it. And I cannot with you. But she's right. She said she promotes cheering too. I do promote the cheering. I love the children. I love to be able to promote young entrepreneurs. So if you have a young entrepreneur that's trying to promote their business, get them in the directory too, because we would love to have you. We have had, I think, is it 2 or 3? No, we've had 2 different businesses that are owned by children, a part of our community and our directory overall. And currently, we have 3 young entrepreneurs in our directory. And we may end up having more as we continue to grow. But it's been a wonderful experience. So I just want to say thank you. Huge thank you to all of the amazing members. Shout out to travelwithmj.net. I shouted them out earlier because they are a sponsor of this show. But I did want to just go ahead and shout them out one more again. Um, and let's see. Let's move on. Let's see if we have any other benefits that I need to share. I think I do have 3 more. Yes. So I told you get 100 sales guaranteed as an Elevate member. We're going to work to make sure that you get those sales. If you give me a code, then you can track the sales or a way to track the sales. But we would talk about that in a consultation, like one-on-one. And then also you receive a media and content creation kit. Oh my goodness. And it's really killing me because I want to show the one that I have. But if I show the one that I have, it's going to spoil it for the person that's supposed to be receiving it. So I'm not going to do that. But it has so many beautiful pieces inside of it. And it's basically going to be a box that you receive that has items in there that I think will be great for your business based off of your industry or based off of some of the things we've discussed you want to accomplish. So for this upcoming kit, I have a few marketing materials in there, you know, some flyers, stuff like that for this professional so that when they're out in public, they can pass those out and not have to give out their cards all the time. Nothing wrong with giving out a card, but if you have a flyer with a QR code, that works great in high traffic areas so that you're saving that paper, those thicker cards, and you're able to do that. No. I'm good. I'm not gonna say nothing. But yes, it's really nice. And actually, look, let me just show y'all what the box looks like. I'm not gonna open it. I'm just gonna show y'all what it looks like. That's it. I'll be right back. Don't worry. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Trust the process. Okay. So unfortunately, I mean, I guess fortunately, but unfortunately at the same time, I am gonna have to put a bigger box, put this inside of a box because to ship it, I had got something to go inside of it, but it's too long to go in the box. So I'm gonna probably have to ship it in a bigger container, or it's gonna have to be shipped out 2 ways, but I don't want to do that. I'm probably gonna do one big container. So the box looks like this. This is around the size. See the shape of my head, you see the box, just so you can kind of compare it. Ooh, look at those arms. Y'all see that? Ka-chow! But yeah, anyways, so this is about the size of the box, and inside of it has a whole bunch of marketing. Yes, Nicole, this is the content creation. I know, Shelly, no, I promise I'm not doing it. So this is the content creation box. I'm not showing anything. It just has a whole bunch of wonderful items inside of it, and This is what I get to give my Elevate members when they purchase that Elevate membership. So yeah, so the funding does go towards your marketing, your advertising, outsourcing. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. I put it away. I'm about to go put it right back. Look, let me go put it back. I'm gonna go put it back. But let me just show y'all one more time just what it looked like. Yeah, I just hold it for fun, just for fun. But yes, so this is the content creation box that you receive when you become an Elevate member. It's personalized to your brand, marketing materials. If there's some items that I feel like you could use more of, or that I would like to see on you or around you for your business, I'll place them inside of there. And then you also receive a video where I walk through every single item in the box. This was a really hard experience for me, y'all. This was my first time ever doing a content creation box. It was fun, and I just realized how much I love it. So I'm probably going to have an option for the Elevate members where if they want to order more, like another box, they can. But this was so much fun because I got to go and just like curate a personalized box for this member. And I'm getting to do that for every single Elevate member. So yeah. Yeah. Shopaholic for research purposes. See, it's for research purposes. So if it's for research purposes, is it really a shopaholic? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Huh? So yeah, this is the box. I keep holding it because I really want to show everybody, but I'm not going to show everybody because we're going to keep it under wraps. We're not going to spoil anything. But she said, oh, okay. Well, she clearly felt strongly about that. Um, but yes, so content creation box. I love these. It's so much fun to make, and I really enjoy it. So if you're wanting to receive one, you could become an Elevate member. The benefits are endless. I mean, we talked about the 100 sales that you have. The first business to receive this, I believe it with all my heart. Listen, y'all, I'm just being a professional and doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing my job. I'm supposed to shop. But I will admit, it was a little hard to get this box and then just stay focused on the things that I had inside the box. Because every time I got something, I was like, wait, I need to add this. And it kept going, you know? And then Shelly sent her box and I was like, wait, this makes sense. So it's just like, you know, it's just a lot of reasons to keep adding to the box. But if I keep adding to the box, I'm not going to be able to ship it out. I'm going to have to get a bigger box. So I'm just going to stick with what I have right now. And we're going to make this work. But in this box, you will get all of the items that I have personally selected for your brand. You will get a video. And once you receive it, you know exactly what to do with each and every one of them, how to set them up if it's something that needs to set up. And then you also get unlimited reservations for ongoing support. So if you are an Elevate member of our directory, you actually receive unlimited consulting for an entire year. So what you do is you go to our website and you book your consults. They're 2 hours long. If it ends up being less than 2 hours, it's fine. But I'm going to be honest with you, the longer you work with me, the longer the consults become, because we're not just talking about, you know, one portion of your business. We're talking about sales. We're talking about marketing. We're talking about resources, tools. Sometimes entrepreneurs will come to me just so that I can give them advice on decisions they're about to make. You know, things like that, collaborations, brand ambassador partnerships. These things take time. And I really like to be in the moment, in the present with my clients. And so that's why I've extended the times for the consults. The next thing that we have is 12-month access to the Boss Babe Blog Vault. So you will get 12-month access to the Boss Babe Blog Vault, where you are able to come to the vault and learn all these different things about how to grow your business, elevate your brand. So as Elevate members, you receive that. Now, I did have the vault in one location, one destination, but I'm actually transferring the vault to a new destination. So all Elevate members, don't worry, you're going to receive a notification for it. We're going to start off with those business interviewing courses that I discussed, and then we're going to move you to the other part of the vault. But yes, so there you have it, everyone. Those are the benefits of becoming a member of our directory, and those are the different tiers. Each tier is priced at a different price. However, what I don't want you to do is to go through this preview and look at the price point and assume that you are unable to receive this. And the reason why I don't want you to do that is because even though the price point may be higher than what you would pay upfront initially, we have payment plans that can support your funding status. For example, if you decide you wanted to sign up for the signature membership, which right now is priced at $1,000. Maybe your funding status doesn't allow you to spend $1,000 upfront on a marketing service, right? However, if you fill out the application and you're a great fit for our directory, a plan can be created for you to support your funding status. Maybe your funding status only allows you to spend $100 a month for your business without breaking the bank or without unrealistically spending more money than what you're actually making or what you actually have put aside to fund your business, right? Because sometimes you're not going to have the money, you're not going to be making the money instantly. You still have to invest in your business, but we can't spend over $1,000 every week, every month, or upfront. So if your funding status puts you at $100 a month, then we would set up a payment plan and we would put you at $100 a month, or we put you at two. If it's $200 a month, we put you at $200 a month and you have it paid off. And once you have fully paid off your membership, you then start to receive these wonderful services. So don't assume that because, the price point is different that we can't work with any funding status. Well, not any, but many funding statuses. And even if we can't work with a funding status, we can still most definitely refer you to somebody that we think might be beneficial if there's someone off the top of my head that I think, hey, this would be a great fit for you. So the message here is simply to take advantage of these resources, ask the right questions, and apply, because you never know. You might be missing out on the perfect space for your brand to grow into something that you never thought it could grow into. So highly recommend checking it out. I have so many clients that when we sit down in our consults, we talk about the growth that has happened over the years and the way their business has transformed their focus and their mission. So yeah. Let's see. Yes, Shelly. So she said there's quite a bit I haven't taken advantage of. Got to get busy. Yes, but I know you were resting, recovering, so they're still there for you whenever you're ready. But yes, we have quite a few benefits that we added on, and I did change something. I'm not sure if you noticed, but in the luxurious membership, what we had did is initially I had 100 leads. So I gave you a list of 100 leads. These are people who have expressed interest and given me permission to give you their contact information, right? Excuse me. However, I started to do a little research and pay attention to the members of the directory that were in the luxurious membership. And I noticed that time is something that they felt like they didn't have enough of. And also, sometimes, depending on the level that they were in their business, they didn't necessarily know how to make that connection with the leads if they were newer business owners, or if that's just not something that they normally did. So I wanted to make it easier for the members, and I decided to focus on 100 sales. So instead of me giving you the leads, I take the leads myself and I do the selling for you and I send them to your website. And that's what the Elevate member receives, because that membership covers the funding for that level of service. Now, if you're not an Elevate membership, you may not be able to get that specific benefit, but you can still get the other benefits where I'm coaching you, I'm assisting you, I'm helping you with branding, I'm placing you on the platforms where you can make those sales and where you will be placed in front of those leads, many of them. So there you have it. And yes, take advantage of your benefits. Please take advantage of your benefits, because like I said, all of these platforms that I've created were built with my members in mind. Like the blog, I built that because I wanted to write about stuff that's relatable, but also informative. It teaches people about different small businesses that are around them that they could be shopping with, or they could be sponsoring, donating, investing, depending on what their needs are, what they're wanting to do. The podcast, I created that so that we could connect with one another, so that we could have a space where people can come and feel like they're learning something of value. Um, let's see, our live show, it's about us having a kickback, but then people still having a great time. So let me put this box up, because the more that I sit with it, the more tempted I become to want to open it up and just show y'all like all the goodies. Like, is she still on the live? MJ, are you still on the live? You want to just get off the live and like let me show everybody, and then when you get back on, I'll put it up. All right, I'll put it up. Put it up because folks don't want to let me live. Folks don't want to let me be the best version of myself, live my best life. It's okay though. All right. Oh, you are here. Okay. All right. All right. I'll leave it alone. Okay. But, those are in a nutshell all the benefits that you receive from being a member of our directory. And if you take advantage of those benefits, if you follow the instructions that are provided for you, you will see growth in your business. You will see leads. You will see new clients. You will see an elevation that you can look back and be proud of. And so if that's what you're looking for, this is the place for you. It is not an instant gratification place. It is not a milk and honey place. I mean, it is milk and honey, but as far as me promising that you're going to receive that instantly overnight, that's not going to be what we do here. We are focused on building brick by brick and helping you grow your business, and not just your business, your mindset, your community, your connections, your approach on how you tell people about your business, your exposure, your presence. We want to help you build your presence. I have entrepreneurs who've never been on live, never promoted themselves. They now have their own shows. I have entrepreneurs who told me I never really want to be the center of attention. They are now doing speeches. They are now conducting interviews. They are now people that I have that are speaking at my events. I have entrepreneurs who always went to events that are now hosting their own events. I have entrepreneurs who never saw themselves as the place where people are going to come to, that have their own communities that are just blowing up. I have entrepreneurs that always focused on, subscribing to other people's stuff, not having their own. Now they have their own newsletters, their own podcasts, their own shows, their own communities, their own members. So it's not just about promoting, it's about growing and elevating and really getting you to see the value that you hold. And you have it already. I'm just going to be the person that walks with you as you continue to polish it. And that's what my role is here at bossbabeblog.com, because everybody that I'm working with has it in them already. If you have that heart, that consistency, that discipline, you're going to get to where you're going. You're going to create an impact. And that's what we're about here. So if you would like to be about that or be here with us because you already are about that, bossbabeblog.com, click on the page that says join our directory, read that page from top to bottom, and then go apply if you would like to apply. And please, I'd love to hear, before we get off the live, let me know, what is your favorite benefit or your favorite feature of your membership at Boss Babe Blog. I love this kind of feedback, so I can keep that in mind. Oh, thank you. Some feedback. So Nicole said, yes, I had the opportunity to be a keynote speaker at Soft Girl Sunday this year, and it's already blowing my mind. And you did such an amazing job, Nicole. Every time that you come to speak, everyone really loves what you have to talk about. So, and she even came out there one day and made me cry. I said, now why? I was not prepared, but it was beautiful. If anyone wants to share feedback, feel free to do so. I am going to show off all of the items that we have that we're going to be raffling off at this upcoming Soft Girl Sunday. So we got 11 different jewelry sets that we're going to be raffling off. Technically, some of them could probably be divided into more, but I wanted to really layer it up. And it's going to be a complimentary raffle. All we're going to do is take a picture of the jewelry and shout out Bling with Shell, leave a review on her page, and the person who wins will be taking advantage of these beautiful pieces. So we'll start off with the first one. This is a necklace, and it comes with these colorful earrings. Oh, let me leave the feedback at the top. Oh, yeah, feedback and any wins that you want to highlight about your business, because we got some wins too that we need to celebrate. So this is the first necklace. It's fun. It's dainty. It's like a double layer. Love that. And there's actually a really great range in here. She has items that are like dainty and fun and, soft, but then she has pieces that are bold and definitely for people who love to experiment with their fashion. She has pieces that are, I would say, modern. And then she has pieces that are a little bit more retro, I feel. Nostalgic, retro, things like that. So, all right. So here's the next one. Hold on. Because I was struggling with getting the class closed on this one. Okay, so these are earrings. These are some really beautiful earrings. You see those? And they come with a matching bracelet. So pretty. Vibrant, fun. Kind of reminds me of like not stained glass windows, but like you know those clay buildings that they are painted. There's a place called Salvation Art, no, Salvation Mountain, and it's painted. It looks like somebody took it and hand painted on each one. Kind of what that resembles to me. What else we got here? She said I need to claim it now. Well, you might want to hold off because I got more. All right, so make sure you claim in the right one, unless you're gonna claim all of them. But you know that's a lot of claiming. All right, so the next one is this Bohemian set. I really like this piece. It has this beautiful clasp on the side right here. Oh, I gotta move quick because my device telling me I need to hurry it up. So this beautiful piece on the side right here, and this stone at the bottom, and it comes with these really fun Bohemian style earrings. This is actually a double layer set, so it's one necklace with some shorter earrings, and then a second necklace with some shorter earrings, and then a third. So you get 3 pairs of earrings. 2 are smaller, but they look cute. And then you're layering this necklace because it just looks really pretty. It's like a nice layer. You see that? Okay, so that's the next set. I like that a lot. Sometimes the sets already come like paired, and sometimes they're like individuals, but because they can be paired so well, you can mix and match and create your own sets. So I kind of did that with some of these, but most of them they're already paired. Even if they're individuals, they look like the perfect pair. So here's another one. So this is a, if you like the linked bracelets and necklaces, you're going to love this. I love these though. And it has like color to it. Some really fun, colorful jewels on there. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. And the jewels are all different shapes. That's what I loved about it. So that's one. And it comes with a bracelet, a matching bracelet. Look, yes. She said claiming them all. Oh, let us know. Let us know how that claiming works out for you. We can give you an update at the end, Shelly, how that her claiming all of them went. Okay. So look at that. That is so pretty and fun. And then it comes with a ring too. Hold on. They're out of the plastic because I had to take pictures of them today. I got pictures, I got videos for everybody. I just wanted to show off some of the freebies that the women were going to have a chance to win. All of the women that registered. Hold on. That's a beautiful set. I love that. All right, so here's another one. This is the multicolored set. There's 2 multicolored sets. So here's the first one, and it actually comes with some really cute earrings. They're like multicolored earrings and this bracelet. So there's a set. And then we got another one. Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and put them on a really beautiful jewelry display. And in between the event, I'm just going to raffle off jewelry to the women that have attended, that registered. They must be registered. If you're not registered, you will miss out on this wonderful gift. But I will go through the list of people that registered, and I'm just going to raffle off. And then one person is going to be winning some jewelry. Check that out. So this is another multicolored. See that? It's a necklace, a nice layered necklace. It comes with small earrings, but it also comes with hoop earrings and then a really pretty bracelet. These are fun. They're perfect for a vacation. If you're traveling and you're going on vacation, you'll love this. Um, think about an all white dress with a woven handbag. Hello, everyone. Welcome on the live. If you're just hopping on, I already shared the benefits of joining my business directory, so you can replay this live or replay the video. Right now, I'm showing off the items that I'm going to be raffling off for free at my upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event. Okay, so this next one is definitely for the flower lovers. And I really love the earrings that come with this too. Hold on. Wait a minute. So beautiful, beautiful set. Again, some of these pieces, like I said, most of them are full sets. Some of them, they're not a technical set, but they match so nicely together. So that's kind of how I mix and match these together. And then some of them I have going inside of my upcoming box for my client, so she can shout it out on her live video because they're going to match. So I decided to do these two. They're floral. This is like a resin like holographic look on the inside of the flowers though, like metallic. And then it comes with these pretty earrings that resemble the metal that's on the inside of the flowers. And then there's a bracelet as well. Thank you. Yes, I'm loving them too, honestly. There's so many, and I'm really excited about this. So thank you again, Shelly. I really appreciate this. And I know that the women that are coming out are going to appreciate it too. It's just so nice to be able to like give somebody something and, you know, not have to worry about the expenses and stuff. And I mean, I know some of these ladies will probably come back and shop anyways, Bling with Shell, any of the businesses that are there. But it's just a nice surprise sometimes for people. So I like being able to see the look on their face, and I'm glad that Bling with Shell made this possible. So the next one is really fun. This is definitely for the summertime ladies that are going on vacation. We got some cute earrings that say "I love you" that are shaped like a stamp on a mail, you know, very much touristy earrings. We have a cute camera. You got, let's see what else. Hot air balloon, a smiley face, and then we got a ring that's shaped like a camera too to go with it. This is fun stuff. Like this is for like when you're going on vacation. And then you have a bracelet that goes with it too, some trinkets as well. I know, isn't that fun? Some of these are definitely special occasion items. Like if I'm going to a themed party, I'm wearing some of this. Or if I'm going on a vacation, a trip, I'm wearing it. All right, I got 3 more. And I think I'm going to start with this one. So this one is definitely, I would say, more of like a vintage style necklace, which I like. And the reason why I say that is because of the type of jewels or the type of beads that's on it and the pearls, those necklaces that have like that color on it and then the pearls, but also that teardrop shaped bead. I have quite a few of those. I've made some like this too, but I don't know. It just takes me back when I see it in a good way. But it comes with a bracelet. This is going to be for that blazer, like that all white blazer or that all blue blazer, all purple blazer, like something where you just want to have some fun with color. And then it comes with some earrings, and it also comes with a ring. So check that out. So this is that set. I got 2 more sets. Like I said, these are all going to be raffled off at our upcoming event. What I'm going to do, here's what the process will look like. I'm going to have this pretty jewelry stand sitting down next to our gift section. And it will have the necklace and the set that we are raffling off in that moment on the stand. And then we'll raffle off the winner. And then after we raffle off the winner, we'll replace the stand with a new jewelry set. And we'll keep doing that all day until there's no more. After the winner is announced, you'll come up and take a picture. We can either grab a selfie and then tag Bling with Shell on Instagram, or take a picture of the jewelry itself, of you holding the jewelry if you don't want to be in that photo. Just depends on how you're feeling that day. And then tag Bling with Shell on Instagram, and we'll leave a review on her Google page. So there you have it. And if you're already wearing something that matches the jewelry, heck, you can put the jewelry on and take a picture of it. Okay, look at that. So this is this next set. It's very playful and fun. This kind of looks like a resin-like color in the beads. I like that bead. But you get a bracelet. You're getting a pair of earrings. You get another bracelet. I think that's a bracelet. It's either a bracelet or an anklet, but you could try both. I think it's a bracelet. And then you get this necklace. Okay. And then we have one more set that we're going to be giving away at Soft Girl Sunday. Okay, y'all? One more. She really loaded us up. I'm going to be quick because I have to get off this live and get started on finishing up the flyers for our upcoming movie night that we're supposed to do next week. By the way, any directory members that want to join us for the watch party, we're doing it on June 5th after our podcast. And anyone that wants to join us for the podcast interview, you can join us for that too. So here is the last one. This one is really fun and unique. Like the color is just unique. I could see this maybe with an all white outfit. It's bold. It's like a purple and a blue. Comes with a necklace. Comes with rings. Comes with the earrings. And here's what the necklace looks like. And here are the jewels on the necklace. So that's what that looks like. It's fun. It's very fun and playful. So we got that. Thank you, Bling with Shell, for sponsoring Soft Girl Sunday. We really appreciate you. I'm also wearing Bling with Shell, so if you enjoy my earrings, look at that earring model that's coming from Bling with Shell. And this is a really nice style of earring. I love it. You see the sparkle on it. My necklace, my choker is also coming from Bling with Shell as well. And so is my bracelet. Technically, it's an anklet, but I have small wrists, so sometimes my bracelets don't fit anyway, so I just wear it like a bracelet. But this is all coming from Bling with Shell. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for watching the Boss Babe Business Show. If you know anyone who needs their brand advertised, marketed, is looking for that, but also trying to find a brand that works with their funding status as well, tell them to go and apply at bossbabeblog.com, because I would love to see if we are a great fit. You can also go and get a complimentary discovery call with one of our wonderful membership specialists. And thank you again to all of our sponsors on the show. Thank you, Shelly. She said, thank you, Shelly, for my wonderful wins. Thank you, everyone that joined us. Thank you to all the members of Directory. I truly appreciate you. And thank you for your feedback, Nicole. I appreciate you as well. You all have a wonderful evening. Happy Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you guys at our upcoming events in person or online. Look forward to those flyers very soon. Bye-bye.